Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video I'm going to answer a reader's comment. Their comment was, do you really handle every kind of injury case all over the United States? How's that possible? Well, it's an excellent question, right? And I've addressed this a little bit in some of my videos. Now, of course, I don't handle every kind of injury case in every state, city, town, and county in the United States. So the way it works is lawyers are only licensed in states that they apply to be a lawyer in, and then they have to do a background check on the lawyer to make sure you're not a felon or unethical, or you didn't lose your law license in another state, and a host of other things. And then you also have to take the bar exam in most states, because each state has a different bar exam. Some of them are, harder to pass and others, but all of them have state-specific laws on them, right? So even though I don't advertise in states outside of Illinois, my website gets a lot of traffic from people from other states and cities outside of Illinois, and people see my YouTube videos and my other stuff that I have online. And I'm perfectly happy to share that stuff, and I think I make it pretty clear in my videos that all of my stuff is written from the perspective of Illinois law. And I often tell people in my video, you got to talk to a local lawyer. In fact, I talk to people from the comments section on my YouTube videos all the time. If you're local, you do need a local lawyer. But that leads to the next question. They're like, well, I watched your videos, I like you, I want you to be my lawyer. Why can't you just be my lawyer? Why do I got to hire somebody down here? I already talked to some guys down here and I didn't really like them. I want you to be my lawyer. DeSalvo, what's the story? Well, there's a way we can solve that, right? And it's really straightforward, and I do it all the time. I co-counsel with other lawyers in other states. And in certain cases in Illinois, I co-counsel with local lawyers here on cases. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I get it. You're going to sign up my case and you're going to send it to another lawyer and we're never going to hear from you again. And you're not going to know my name, or you're not going to know me from Adam. Well, not true. So I'll be honest with you, there's a ton of lawyers with that business model, right? The huge advertisers, the guys you see on TV all the time, you will never see them in the courthouse unless they're getting sued or they're getting a divorce. They might have to come to court. They're not in court. They're not taking depositions. They're not trying cases. They're a business. So even a lot of younger lawyers are in the business, but they don't know how to handle a case. They sign up cases, and then if the case actually has to be litigated, they send it to somebody else. But they don't actually have any trial experience. Or, they don't really know the ins and outs. They want to get a piece of the fee by signing the case up and sending it to somebody else. That's not how I do it. Every time somebody signs up with me and I get the case out to another lawyer, whether it's in the state of Illinois or outside the state of Illinois, you sign up with me, you are my client, and you never stop being my client, okay? We are bringing in another lawyer to help you, but you are always my client. Your file stays open in my office. You keep getting mail and emails from me, and you can always pick up the phone and call me. And, one of the things I do in my office is I stress to all of my employees, customer service, man. If people in an injury situation have a question or need help, we have a 24-hour rule. Now, I'm not saying I don't break the 24-hour rule. I do when I get super busy. But we try very hard to call people back within 24 hours every time. Whether it's me or one of my team members, that's what we do, because that's the service you deserve. And if you're listen, it has happened. There's a lot of lawyers out there who are angry and frustrated. They're excellent lawyers. They don't have a good bedside manner. They don't call people back. And I tell my people, look, if you ever have a beef with the lawyer, they yell at you, they're rude to you, you can't reach them, you call me and I will sort it out. In fact, in a lot of my cases, the ones that go to trial, we use the other attorney to work up the case, and then I get involved at trial. Some of the cases I try myself. So my point is, unlike other offices, I don't sign up your cases and then goodbye, adios muchacho, okay? In my cases, I stay involved. I'm still your lawyer. I'm always going to be your lawyer. So that's the big difference between me and the way other lawyers do it. Now, the next natural question is, well, what am I, paying 2 lawyers? Why I got to pay 2 lawyers? I just want to hire one and pay 1 lawyer. Don't worry about that. In injury cases, you work on a contingency fee, okay? That means the lawyer only gets paid if they win. So here's how it works. In Illinois, workers' comp fee is 20%. For a car crash or other kind of injury, the fee is usually 1/3, sometimes 40%, okay? The way it works is you pay 1 lawyer fee, and the other lawyer and I share the lawyer fee. We split it, okay? In some cases, we split it 50-50. In some cases, we split it 2/3 to them, 1/3 to me, because they're the primary handling lawyer and they have the responsibility of the day-to-day work on the file, okay? And that's how it works, and you'll get a written agreement to that effect. And, that's how it works. So, what else? So my point is, you're not paying 2 lawyer fees. So, like in the state of Illinois, I have a guy that I co-counsel with on a lot of my workers' comp stuff. I've been working with the guy for a long time. It's smooth as silk. And when people call me and they need answers and his office isn't getting back to him, we handle it. And I got, plenty of cases out in other states with other lawyers. And, it's all in writing, and it's perfectly fine. And I will be honest with you, I only refer people out to lawyers I know, who I've met. So I'm a member of 2 national organizations of lawyers who do extra work to be excellent trial lawyers, right? One is, his name is not a household name these days, but it sure was when I was growing up. His name is Jerry Spence. I'm a graduate of his trial lawyer college. And then I had I also graduated another program called the EDGE program out of Georgia, but we fly all over the United States for those classes. It took me 2 or 3 years of classes to graduate that program. And as a result, I've met really good people and really good lawyers who do injury law all over the country. And so that's how I'm able to immediately pick up the phone, call them up and say, hey, I have a workers' comp case for you in Atlanta. Do you want it? Or, hey, I have a car accident case in, Texas. Russ, do you want to give these folks a call? You want to help them out? So my point is, it's not like I'm just on the internet shopping your case around. Your cases go to people I know, who I know are great lawyers, who I have a relationship with. So that's how it works. No, I'm not licensed in every state, and I don't do every kind of injury case law. But what is important is the relationship we have, and the fact that even if I'm not working on the case day to day, I'm your watchdog on the case. Even against your own lawyer, even against the local lawyer. If they're not doing something, they're not staying in touch, they're not doing something they're supposed to be doing, you call me, I'll fix it. So that's what I can offer to people, an honest eyeball on your case. And obviously, if it comes to trial, I'll try it or help try it. And, any questions or problems you have, I'm here to solve it. So that's how that works, folks. I hope that answers your question, viewer. And hope you and your family are doing well. If God forbid they are not, and you have questions or you might need representation, you can feel free to call me anytime, night or day. The phone number is 312-500-4500. That's 312-500-4500. And what else? How could I forget this? Sometimes you're not ready to talk to a lawyer. I built 2 really cool tools. One is called the Case Cash Calculator, It's free to use on my website, takes 20 seconds, gives you an idea what your case might be worth. Link in the description. I also have the good case calculator. Literally 20 seconds flat, you know whether you might have a good case or whether you might have a case that has some real challenges. Valuable information for you to know about your situation, and it's completely free and no obligation. Link in the description. Takes you 20 seconds flat. No lawyer to talk to, and it's completely free. You can share it with anyone you want, because it's my goal to help injured people whether they become clients or not. Okay? So if you still have questions, check out my YouTube channel. I now have over 200 videos on almost every topic I can think of, but if there's a topic that you have a question about that you'd like me to do a video on, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll shoot a video for you. I'll answer the question, because if you have a question about it, probably other people do too, and it's an efficient way for both of us to help everybody out, right? So I'm happy to shoot a custom video for you. And what else? We already talked about, why am I drawing a blank? Not enough coffee this morning, that's what it is. Oh, you know what? Last thing, please subscribe. YouTube likes to see that people are subscribing and liking my videos, and it helps me, it shows them to more people. The more popular the video is, the more popular it becomes. It goes viral, and then more people find me, more people can watch my videos and get answers to their questions. Okie dokie. Last thing I'll say is, if you wouldn't mind, if my information helps you, if you enjoyed a consultation I gave you, if you're a current former client and you wouldn't mind helping me out, I would really appreciate a 5-star review on Google. I'll leave the link in the description. All you do is go to that webpage on your phone, tablet, or computer, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit. Literally takes you 5 or 10 seconds, but it would be an invaluable favor to me. It would mean so much to me, and it would be a great way to say thanks to me for the free information and tools I offer to injured people. But of course, obviously, if you or anyone you know needs a lawyer, needs to talk to a lawyer, thinks something fishy is going on in their case, you can always give me a call at 312-500-4500. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you and your family are well. If I can be of assistance, give me a holler. Otherwise, have a great day and take care.